Hey guys, welcome to I Dream into Reality. Today we're going to do a general reading and see what the universe wants to push forward in as far as energy. Don't forget that like button. Please use your discernment. You can flip the roles as needed. All right. So we got someone, we got clinging, someone holding on to obsession. Someone's in confusion, uncertain, not clear. Someone's also being elusive, dishonest, deception, doing some trickery. We got someone looking to do a commitment, maybe a marriage proposal. Someone's getting married, wanting to anyways. We also got finality, so something else is final. Someone's leaving behind, someone's trying to get some closure. And then we got an apology coming up. So this is kind of a little bit of a diverse thing here. What I'm getting here, guys, is it's looking like someone's holding on in confusion, maybe holding on to the thought of something, maybe sitting around waiting for an apology. But the bottom line here is someone's been dishonest, someone's not really getting the whole story, and someone had to walk away. Possibly there was a commitment prior, or there is a commitment coming up in marriage. Let's pull some tarot, we'll see what's happening though. Clinging. Okay, so we got someone that's clinging. So we got someone holding on, obsessing, spying. They're upset. So paired with the Five of Pentacles. So they looks like someone got left out, no closure, and they're just trying to hold on to some answers, probably find out some answers of what's going on in this relationship. Let me get one for confusion. Confusion, uncertain, unclear. So we got Temperance coming out there. So Sagittarius joining the club. So saying being patient, be patient on this confusion and uncertainty. So some answers are probably going to be unfolding here. What about elusive? Okay, some of the song is about the Four of Wands. So Four of Wands is typically your foundation. I'm being noticed. I see a little kid here though. It's kind of drawing me into the little kid. So something's being dishonest here. Something about a family. There's some sort of deception and trickery going on. I'm being called to this child, so I'm thinking there's something to do with this child here. We'll see as more unfolds here. What's up with this commitment? One card for commitment. So we got, that's world card, so we got closing. So that's the ending of something, basically. End of a cycle. Could be something going around the internet. Okay, let's keep going here. What about finality? Okay, so walking away, those match up. So basically, you got someone's farewell, leaving behind, had to walk away, they had closure. I got 8 of Cups, so I'm doing the same thing. That aligns perfect on this one. Exactly what's happening. Let's see here. What about apology, forgiveness, return? Someone trying to come back, maybe? Two cards coming out here. Got 9 of Swords and 7 of Pentacles. So someone wants to come in with the truth. They've been sitting on this for a while, waiting on divine timing for the right time, basically, to come in. Let me give one more go here before I explain this energy. What's up with this 5 of Pentacles? Hey, one more. Fives could be important here. 55, you could be seeing 55 a lot. One more 5 of Swords. King of Cups. So somebody's tied up in some emotion here, caught up in their feelings about possibly manipulating a situation that left them out in the cold. Again, I'm being drawn to this baby thing. And it's like, whoever they're with, they're like they got distance between it, and it looks like the lady's like really trying to protect it. So some sort of protection. I feel like there's some sort of protection. I think someone manipulated some sort of situation, possibly. Some of the King of Cups, masculine energy. That could be water sign. So let's move on to confusion. All right, we got 2 for confusion. No Temperance. Sagittarius card. We got message. 1. situation. So what was once confused, looks like it's been alchemized. Got some messages coming in that's going to make him unexcited. It's going to make him very happy. So whatever's coming in to hear the news about this, whatever this uncertainty is going to make him happy. Two for 4 wands. All right, what I'm getting for this elusive here is, so this is like kind of the energy of someone's holding on to this idea of a family, but they're doing that out of dishonesty or trickery. There's some sort of contract that's involved here, that someone's not seeing anything. So someone's being dishonest, so someone's lying about whatever is going on here. And normally this card, it's supposed to be, you know, a good foundation built, but not when it's lined up with dishonesty. And you got someone holding on to that, holding on to the contract. It's almost like someone won't quit. They don't want to leave. It's like the energy of someone kind of beating a dead horse, so to speak. Okay, commitment and world card. World two forward. Okay, so someone overcame something, the end of the cycle. You got death card too. That's the finishing something. So this is like an energy of just someone overcame something to complete its completion. They overcame something to complete, to get in this commitment. So whatever it was a struggle. I'm going to say it probably has something to do with this here, the celebration with the temperance. This is Scorpio card. Possibly Sag and Scorpio. You got the King of Cups. That's any of the water signs. So I feel like that's separate. They overcame that. What's this finality all about? Who had to walk away? Giving their farewell. All right, so I have both these. I got 6 of Wands and 3 of Wands. Both of them came in reverse. So basically, not celebrating. Manifestation didn't come in. They just pretty much had to walk away from everything. So it's giving the energy of it. Basically, it'd be like losing in front of everyone. So whatever it was, it left them kind of with no choice, that they had to walk away. It's giving an energy of like just the end, like game over. And you know, the manifestations could have come in for a number of reasons. That could be they didn't have proper healing. they gave up simply, or something to do with this being left out in the cold over here, having to walk away, almost being forced away out. Maybe they were waiting on this apology, it never came, so they had to leave. Maybe they're the one that's being dishonest and they got caught. I don't know. We'll have to dig into it a little bit further just to see. What about this apology? Okay, I got 7 of Wands, so it's like someone's backing off, trying to, you know, just really stay on the ground, holding their ground. We got 7-7 again on this, so 7-7. Okay, one more. How do we know who this is? Who's giving the apology? How will we know? Who's giving this apology? It's too many. It's too many. Put those back. How will they know? So it's someone had to walk away. So same person had to walk away. So the same here. They're waiting on an apology, or they're given an apology, or wanted forgiveness. Okay, so they wanted forgiveness. So maybe they said that they're sorry and they came in with the truth, and then stood the ground. But at the end of the day, they had to walk away after maybe speaking some kind of truth, maybe trying to come clean, maybe trying to save a little bit of their karma. I get one more. Pentacles. So again, wishful fulfillment, because this came up backwards too, so reverse. So something that must not have worked out in their favor. But what I'm kind of getting here is the overall energy is basically you had someone that was being dishonest. So they came in, they tried to deceive someone about a relationship. I'm really feeling like it's something to do with a kid. They had to do something with a kid. And they were just left in full confusion. Didn't really know what to do. They had to be patient and wait on some answers. It looked like they finally got something in to go off of. It's really not giving a whole lot. Let me go ahead and step back over here. Let's see what I can get on this. What about this confusion? What's the result of this confusion? So they went hermit. Okay, caused them to go hermit. Gain some wisdom. Temperance again, double temperance. Gain some wisdom. So that's a Sag. She had to go and hermit. Gain some wisdom. That's an Earth Angel, though. The Earth Angels are balanced, the most balanced energy you can. So they can pretty much alchemize anything. They have very, very good patience. Able to look at the big picture. But they can do male. They're in male and feminine energy, and it's perfectly balanced. So they can really see both sides. That's why it's easy for them to alchemize. But they were uncertain. That's why temperance came in. So temperance came in, they went hermit, and basically gained some wisdom by sitting there on what's going on. So that's a celebration, so that's a win. So essentially that something's working out for them, but it's still really not telling me what's going on with this. How do they know who's deceiving? That came in, that flopped in reverse, so that would have been one more. Let's see. Okay, the Emperor. So that would have been somebody who's posing as an emperor, had lost control. They lost control because they're deceiving everyone. We got bottom of the deck, Leo, Sun card. So they could have lost control, or deceive someone about a foundation. They're very elusive, dishonest, pulling a lot of trickery. Could have lied about a lot of things, lied about a contract. Made promises they couldn't keep, essentially. Maybe made promises about this commitment or marriage that looked like that came to an end. So this whole thing's telling me this is like an energy of basically someone someone got slid, essentially. So someone came in, promised a bunch of shit, and basically it didn't come through. So it's looking to me like the masculine came in and lied about what he had, lied about his emotions. Because I mean, right here you got, I mean, King of Cups is already kind of an emotional card, anyways, and it's like, I don't know, there's always something about the king. They're in control of their emotions, but they also know how to use them to their advantage. And paired up with the Five of Swords, that's straight manipulation. So I'd say that's emotional manipulation. That's what caused them to go out in the cold. That's what caused them to really hold on and be obsessed on spying on some others. So it's like this whole thing, they're emotionally manipulating the whole situation that ended up being, you know, cracking the four swords. Like I said, it has something to do with a family and a kid. Maybe it's his, maybe he's the father, maybe not, I don't know. But the thing is like I've noticed on this, she's sitting here protecting. She's protecting the kid right here. You see right there. She's protecting the kid. She's got him hold on grasp, and he's sitting there across from her, part ways. And then the same thing over here. It's like she's holding on to him, and he's like almost trying to reach out. But see how far he is distance? That doesn't look like a very good foundation. I mean, if there was a family and everything was all together, they'd all be together. So it also could be, you could look at it as maybe she already had a kid, and then he was trying to come in and you know, manipulate the system. But at the end of the day, you know, he was elusive. This is how it all started out. So, and then you got the Emperor in reverse. You got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So basically, and you know, just hold on to the session. And this is just telling me that this whole thing was bullshit. So someone basically that took. So basically someone came in. They lied, gave a false pretenses, made a bunch of promises they couldn't keep, and basically had to walk away. They tried to apologize, tried to you know, say their piece, but you know, it looks like you guys weren't having it, and they had to walk away. So let me see what they need to learn about here. What type of message do we can do here? What does the collective need to know? What's their advice on what they should do in this situation? So what it's looking like to me is maybe someone's trying to return and apologize. They were waiting on the right timing to do so, and they're going to come in and bring the truth. But I mean, this you're not going to accept that. I mean, you'll probably cuss them out as soon as they walk in the door, or as soon as they try to call them. But ultimately, what they're doing is trying to basically apologize, so they don't think that they have much karma for what they did. But they got in the way of a lot of things. They lied, manipulated some situations. Whenever you're dishonest to like a family and a kid too, I mean, that's never good. Whether that's his or that she already had one or whatever the deal is. What advice do you have for them today, Spirit? What's your advice on what they should do? Three cards. Get 3 cards. All right, so we got Judgment being called. So basically, there's some sneaky stuff happening with this Ace of Swords here. You got seven of Swords. So you got some sort of sneaky behavior happening. There's been Judgment being called. So this was an Empress, ladies and gentlemen. This was an Empress. So basically, he tried to fool an Empress, pulled some sneaky ass shit on her and get the wool over her eyes. So that doesn't happen to God's chosen. And basically, this guy's getting getting his judgment called. So just be on the lookout for the apology. I guess that's your warning for this, that someone's going to come in, whoever you're dealing with. They're going to come in and try to give you an apology. You know, and they're just waiting on the perfect timing. But they know, they got to know they're facing judgment. I mean, you can't go through this much shit and then not understand that someone's going to be part of it. But they feel, at least I'm picking up a feeling that they just feel like if they come in and apologize, they can maybe get back in your good graces, and then they can avoid this judgment that's coming. But you know, that's God. He don't give a shit whether someone accepts this or not. If this judgment being called, this judgment being called. So, you know, that's your heads up though. Someone's coming in. But anyways, that's all I got for you today. Hope this helps. Hope your situation gets better, and that's your heads up. So don't forget to hit that like button, and if you liked my reading, go ahead and subscribe. Have a good one, guys.